Hello everyone, this is White Wolf, and I wanted to make this live real quick and really talk about self-love and self-care and preserving who you are and letting go of the past and processing and integration as a way of really loving who you are at this moment, what's being reflected to you back into the mirror, and seeing that you're mirroring everything back that you want to experience. You have to love yourself before you love other people. You have to really accept who you are and accept that you're on the path and have this quantum acceptance within your own space so that you're giving yourself enough space and energy to become something, to transform into something, and also transmute the energy that is lingering within your own current conditioning. So giving yourself self-love and self-care is giving yourself the ability to heal, to process, to connect again, and to see that nobody's going to love you more than yourself, and nobody's going to love you more than God. And understanding that is that you have to really believe in what you're doing, believe in who you are, stand for who you are, and stand within that psychic authority of knowing yourself in this exact moment as a way of connecting into the preservation of source. So connecting into that is the ability to see yourself encompassed in a different light. It's to see yourself really believing in your dreams and your desires and the purification of what you're coming into and what you're connecting into, and seeing that it all stems from the very fact that we accept and we let go and we receive and we go along the journey of really preserving who we are and what we want to become in this moment, and seeing that we can change the paradigm and change how life is going within this current moment, and seeing that life is not very short, that we have enough time within this reality. And all of us are restarting over again. We don't realize on the path that all of us are restarting this journey once again. So you are becoming, in a sense, a child of the light again. You're becoming connected again, and you're calling back all your power and grounding deep within Middle Mother Gaia Earth. It's just the ability to see that in this present moment, we don't have to be lacking of anything. We don't have to feel like we have to fight for everything and fight for the love within ourselves and be confident about who we are, but empowering ourselves and motivating ourselves past the personal biases that we have against ourselves, and giving ourselves that sense of healthy reflection and really integrating and blending the light and the dark energies, but also the ability to open up once again. The ability to open up is the ability to see yourself encompassed within a different space of energy. And it's helping you own up and take accountability and responsibility for your own vibration as well. But we have to really see the only way that we lead, the only way that we connect and go along the path and the journey is the ability to really sacrifice the sense of owning who we want to be, possessing ourselves, making ourselves do all these things to manifest. But at the same time, are you enjoying life? Do you have balance in your life? Do you think that your life is going out of control, or do you feel like you have a fine structure within your creation, within your own reality? So it's kind of giving yourself that distinction of who you really want to be in this moment. What do you want in this moment? And we don't have to feel as if we are going against the grain, but we're being rebellious to the very fact that we choose to love who we are. We choose to be led by our heart's desire. And we choose to express ourselves in such a way that shows us who we really are in this moment. So in this moment, you're unique, you're beautiful, you're accepted, and you're connected infinitesimally, even in those times where you don't feel that source of connection. But we can regain that connection and that power and that emphatic nature of generating a ripple effect and really making a difference not only within our lives but within others' lives. And we see that we have to first make a difference in our life and love who we are and be for ourselves in order to be for other people. Because most of the time we try to fill the void within reality with people, places, and circumstances and experiences. But we see that the exception and the exception, excluding and including something, means that you are always severing a tie, releasing an energetic cord, releasing a past lifetime regression, or releasing a toxic trait of yourself that is limiting you and holding you back. So in this moment, we can see that we can really change and make a really big difference within ourselves, but also giving ourselves a way to purify who we really want to become and really take it slow and see that no matter what happens in your life, you have to wholeheartedly love the person that you are at this moment in time. That at this moment in time, in this precise moment, you can choose to love the person that you are and not be afraid of the person that you want to become, and not be afraid to even compliment yourself, and don't be afraid to seek out really what you want to experience within the space-time continuum. That nothing in our reality is too big or too vast or too much to handle. It just gives us the ability to see that everything in our reality shows us how much we are loved, and that the grace and the majesty is here. We just have to be willing to open up to it and to accept it. It's just the ability to do that. It's the ability to feel limitless. It's the ability to kind of feel into the vibration of really knowing yourself in this moment. And at this moment in time, you can really love the person that you are. Taking care of yourself, having balance, mentally, physically, spiritually, no matter what it is in your life. If you give yourself that sense of balance within your life, and I don't just mean like a workout regimen, I don't mean just a routine, but I mean like, are you okay? Everybody, when they first meet you, they always say, what do you do? They never ask you, how do you feel? Are you okay? Are you doing good? Are you losing your shit? Are you upset about something? But when most people first meet you, the first thing they want to know is what you do. Oh, what do you do? But they didn't ask you like, are you good? Do you need a moment? Because most of the time, that's not what human beings seek out for. Because we always seek out status or material things or relationships or even money to make ourselves happy. And at the end of the day, that's not what's going to make you more happy within your own current reality. What's going to make you happy is really accepting the person that you are, working from there and working with what source gave you. And it's the ability in this moment to see that you're not alone, even though you are, but you're not alone. That God helps us and pushes us, and our guides and higher self try to initiate different forms of progression within our reality, reflections, catalysts that we go through, the things from the past that we haven't dealt with or haven't let go of, in a sense. So sometimes it's the ability to see that in this present moment, that strength, stability, and resiliency, and the endurance to endure those codes and frequencies that come in, those downloads that help us really reconnect and ground back deep into the earth. Sometimes just taking in the moment is very, very beautiful and very sincere. Taking in this present moment is very, very sincere. Smelling the air, seeing the trees, seeing what is in front of you already, and having appreciation and gratitude towards that, and finding a reason to really love the person that you are. Find a reason to love yourself, even if it really hurts, because that is going to be the thing that really helps you go along the journey and the path. It helps you find and reconnect and find that symmetry that you're wanting in life. We all need balance. We all need a way to be a part of something. And we want to be a part of something in our lives that gives us a sense of inspiration and connection and love. We all want to do something within our lives because we feel like if we don't do those things, then we don't feel like we're using most of our time wisely, even though we're in the absence of time. So just know that everything in your reality, you have a new life, you have a new beginning, you have a new way to connect, you have a new way to express yourself in this moment. Expressing yourself, loving yourself, complimenting yourself, wanting to really purify the sense of who you are and what you want to be in that moment. That's the ability to connect into the presence of awareness. That gives you that sense of connection within yourself. It gives you a sense of really wanting to know more about life as a whole, seeing the reality inside of oneself, and seeing the purity of mind, body, and spirit, and seeing that it always finds that connection within yourself, that ability to know yourself, that ability to become in this moment. It's just the ability to seek out everything that you want to experience within your own reality, and not being afraid of it, not bypassing it. Yes, you will go through things that seem like the world is working against you, but the world is actually for you. The universe is actually for you. The universe pushes us in many different distinctions of our own journey so that we're able to find out what we're supposed to act on, what we're supposed to represent within this space-time continuum. So it gives us the ability to see that if we don't choose to love ourselves now, we're not going to love ourselves if we're more successful, or if we manifest more, or if we have marriages that don't work out, in a sense. So we have to love the person that we are now in order to love people and to be connected to them as a way of purification, and seeing that people can truly heal the human condition, that they can heal sicknesses and illnesses and things within their current reality, being overweight or having disabilities and things of that nature, that we can really heal that we can heal so many aspects of our life, anger, anxiety, the things that really make us triggered in a sense. So everything in our reality reflects to us, yeah, sometimes you will get triggered, but the greatest ability is to really get back into your center, no matter what. And sometimes getting back into your center does not mean that you're going to transcend the whole conditioning in one day, or transcend the whole journey in one day. But sometimes it's the ability to be really frustrated, really pissed off, really have so much discontent in your heart, in a sense. And guess what? You're there. You're back. You've reconnected to yourself, in a sense. I was talking to a client of mine last night about this very same thing. It's just the ability here and now to really see that the things that we have to do to love who we want to become and what we want to connect to and be a part of is just the ability to have self-acceptance, self-love, and self-care, and preserving who you are, purifying who you are, making your meditations powerful, but also tapping into the sense of letting go in this present moment. That's what we're doing along the journey and the path all the time, is learning how to let go, in a sense. That's all it really is at the end of the day, is just letting go and connecting and having more realization in our life, and seeing that life is going the way that it should and the way that it's supposed to be. Because if it wasn't going that way, then we wouldn't be as connected as we are right at this exact moment. So give yourself time, give yourself patience, and give yourselves grace. That's the biggest thing, is that I think a lot of us, when we're seeking and wanting to learn more, wanting to go along the journey, wanting to really connect to our presence and our connection, we don't give ourselves enough time to really wake up and to connect to the presence of energy that we want to become. So we have time, we have so many things at our disposal to be connected in the way that we want to be connected to. So this gives us distinction. This gives us a way of following our intuition and our guidance, and how we can really be present at this moment and see how beautiful life can really be. And if we choose to really connect into the very fact that we are what we want to become, that self-love and self-care and the ability to not regurgitate your own shadow work means that you're actually having a breakthrough, and that you're turning that breakdown into a breakthrough. So a lot of us, I was talking about this with a client last night, is the ability is not to regurgitate your shadow work, not to make meditation an excuse to feel better or to connect or to be a part of something, but it's the ability to really find that connection and be consistent and have repetition towards that connection, and maintaining that guided meditative state. Even if you are having those peaks and those valleys, or those highs and lows, or ups and downs, however you describe it, it doesn't matter how you describe it. But a lot of us, we try to use meditation as a bandwidth of connecting But really, it's just to balance and to really connect back into your energy and find your direct source of energy. And that's the self-love and the self-care within yourself, to give yourself that power and that empowering notion of wanting to be connected once again. So it's just the ability to see that everything is a part of what you want to do and what you want to be connected to. So, we all have people that come on lives, and they probably received from you years ago, or maybe they're people that you look up to. We all go through the same things. We are all maturing, we're all growing, we're all deconstructing the things that are not connected or balanced within our life. It's kind of like, you can be very fit and connected in that way, but in your life, you're, not doing great. So it's not about what you look on the outside. Everybody always focus on what you look like on the outside. Sometimes it's about the inside, and then the outside will drastically fucking change. I noticed that my eyes were much brighter after I awakened than when I saw myself 4 years ago in a picture of myself. It was more kind of low, and it wasn't so open. That's what you're doing. You're cleansing yourself, you're opening yourself up, and you're trying to be freedom. You're trying to be free will within this moment. That's what you're doing. So learn how to fucking love who you are. That's a simple thing. I don't care if someone thinks this is boring or yawns at it or whatnot, but that's a simple message, is that just learn how to love who you are and find that distinction of finding that reconnection every single day that gives you that sense of purity, that sense of distinction, and that sense of love within oneself. And if you have the ability to do that, then you can allow yourself to open up in this moment and really accept God within your space. And I don't think we do things for no reason. I don't think we do anything for just shits and grins. I think we do things because we want to know more about ourselves. And we're curious, That's what the destiny of seeking is. Having that seeking impulse to be a really earnest seeker really might frustrate you sometimes. Being an earnest seeker might take you in certain directions. You're like, holy shit, how did that happen last night? I manifested all this stuff, and I went to the drum circle, and then I went out with my friends and had a great time, and then I came back and had a client, and then all these things just happen in your life because God knows that you can handle it. And I know that's kind of a crazy example, if you will, but it's that's how life goes sometimes. And sometimes you'll wake up in the morning and you don't know why you did that thing, why you got that piano for your girlfriend, but it just happens, It's just life. Take life as it is. Life is not happening to you, it's happening because of you. And I think we don't really see that very often. I think a bug's trying to crawl up my eye. I hope you guys see it. So, we're going to do some healing energies today, but just remember, if you don't get anything from this message, love the person that's looking back at you in the mirror. Love the person that you are now. Don't wait to love yourself. Don't wait to purify who you are. Don't wait to receive. Receive in this moment. Because that's all you have sometimes. It's just this present moment. Archangels, love and light, who's willing to cleanse us of our auric field, tapping into God's source energy and the great I am, diving deep into Middle Mother Gaia Earth, grounding and ascending. We're going to be connecting into Enochian angel codes, and also we're going to tap into the Black Panther's energy, which is downloading ayahuasca within our space to help us release toxicity, toxic habits, personality traits, and speech patterns. And in this moment, Archangel Ezekiel is going to reprogram our DNA and help us with imagination and connecting back into our presence. And then now we're going to download and connect into the twin heart, the gut instincts, the heart, and the mind, connecting into our quantum third eye activation, quantum telepathy, and helping being connected into I am cleansed, I am open, and I am free. Higher, further, faster, becoming infinitesimally connected to Source, Archangels, the love and light, who's willing to cleanse us of our auric field, tapping into God's Source energy and the great I am, diving deep in the middle, Mother Gaia, Earth, grounding and ascending. And in this moment, accept who you are, love yourself, take care of yourself, and find balance within your life. If you're not able to find balance within your life, then we're never going to find symmetry within our life. We're never going to be able to follow the breadcrumb trail of excitement, or to be aware of it, or to listen and be an earnest seeker of love and light. We're going to be opening up the 2222 portal and the 333 portal. And now we're going to be connecting into the presence of Merlin and Saint Germain. They're going to give us a violet flame activation within the heart. And then we're going to be connecting to the pyramid of Source. So there's a bionic blue light from the 10th dimension, and we have a white gold energy, and then we have an emerald green energy connecting into the temple of Source, the pyramid, and being able to channel our energy authentically. And then we have a connection to Source once again, but also we have a pink energy going towards the sacral chakra to help us embrace the energy of pure transcendent love. And then the dusky pink dragon from Andromeda is going to help purify all of our chakras. And then the Pegasus and the unicorns are going to come in and help us embrace the masculine and the feminine. And then the inner child's coming in, stepping forth. Archangel Zadkiel is going to help us connect to the inner child. And there's also fiery lilacs all around us, which is a sign of new beginnings, transcendent love, and the ability to receive here and now. And we also have talismans coming in. These talismans have a bright white light, and in that light will be connected to the solar plexus. And then we have stone tablets that have hieroglyphics on them, different languages of Hebrew being bestowed to you guys, meaning initiating new prophecies. And developing new belief systems as well, using switch words to switch your phrasing within your verbiage and helping you connect to different connotations of speaking and sending out your energies. Now we're going to connect to the Kundalini energy. Quick release and rejuvenation. Shedding layers of ego, layers of snakeskin, stuck energy, and also letting go of the past and letting go of any form of abuse or emotional turmoil, and finding that rehabilitation of the soul in this moment. Receiving emotional healing and receiving a transfusion of alchemy within yourself, being able to embrace the work of the mystics. And we also have Lady Magdalene is going to help us embrace the essential oils of Source. So you might smell fragrance all around you, meaning like rose, jasmine, gardenia, blueberries, and things of that nature, to encompass more of the earth and more of natural substances. And being able to listen better, being able to connect quicker. And now we're going to enhance our meditative abilities. Meaning when you meditate for 5 to 10 minutes, I'm going to snap 3 times to initiate a deeper connection in meditating faster, but recalibrating your energy and calling your energy back and grounding, using this grounding activation within what you're being connected to. So in this moment, accept the higher self, receive a light body activation, frequency codes and downloads coming from Jesus. And Jesus, all the way from the top of your head to the bottom of your feet. I am open, I am free, and I am cleansed. Higher, further, faster, live, laugh, and love, and connect into the energy of presence of mind, body, and spirit. Receive the new light codes of your destiny, of your purification, and connect into the presence of awareness. And so it is. So, that was the energetic work for today. Thank you for connecting with me. I am your host, White Wolf. Remember to love who you are. Remember to love yourself. And to remember to love the person that you want to become. To really accept oneself is to transform and to transcend the conditioning that you're experiencing. And knowing that in order to lead, in order to vocalize this, is the ability to love the person that you are, no matter what. So thank you guys. God bless. Book private sessions with me, 30 minutes for $50, 45 minutes for $85. Around 10 or 11 p.m. Eastern, I'm going to be doing live readings. So readings, healings, activations, just connect with me there. And also I'll probably make a video after this. The government's trying to do a lot of stuff right now and, trying to, ban this app. So I'm going to try to go live the next couple of days and connect with you guys. So thank you. God bless. And namaste.